Your person is feeling the heavy burden of their past decisions, particularly the times they rejected the love you consistently offered. They are haunted by the choices they made, which now seem like missed opportunities that they can't easily rectify. This regret weighs on them, creating a sense of tension that grows with every passing day. The once predictable rhythm of your communication is now disrupted by your silence, leaving them in a state of unease. They constantly check their phone, hoping for a message or a call that never comes, each day feeling like a reminder of the distance that has grown between you. They are caught in a cycle of anticipation and disappointment, longing for any sign from you, but you have chosen to focus on yourself, surrendering everything to the divine. This decision of yours, to step back and prioritize your own well-being, has shifted the dynamic entirely, leaving them feeling lost and unsure of their next move. This silence on your end is not just a pause in communication but a powerful statement. It reflects a shift in your energy and focus, which your person feels deeply. They are acutely aware of how you have redirected your attention inward, prioritizing your own growth, healing, and self-care. This has left them grappling with feelings of guilt and regret, as they come to terms with the role they played in the disconnection. They are reflecting on the actions they took that may have driven a wedge between you, the harsh words spoken out of anger and frustration, and the insecurity that fueled their negative behaviors. The realization of their own faults is a heavy burden for them to bear. They are starting to understand that their actions were rooted in their own inner turmoil and fears, rather than anything you did or did not do. This self-awareness is both painful and enlightening for them, as they begin to see the full impact of their behavior on the connection you once shared. Your person's guilt is not just a passing emotion but a profound realization of the mistakes they made. They recognize the moments when they allowed their ego to take the lead, letting anger, frustration, and insecurity dictate their actions. They are replaying these moments in their mind, haunted by the times they spoke harshly or acted out of fear rather than love. This guilt is compounded by the awareness that you have raised your vibration to a point where you are no longer willing to accept anything less than what you truly deserve. You have set boundaries and standards that reflect your self-worth, and your person knows that they have not met those standards in the past. This realization is both a motivator and a source of fear for them. They want to reach out, to bridge the gap that has formed between you, but they are also acutely aware that any effort they make must be genuine and aligned with the new level of respect and understanding you demand. In their heart, your person deeply desires to heal the rifts that have formed between you. They are eager to address the misunderstandings and miscommunication that have plagued your connection, and they want to apologize sincerely for their mistakes. They are beginning to see the unnecessary attitudes and behaviors they displayed for what they were, defenses built out of fear and insecurity. They want to take responsibility for these actions, not just through words but through meaningful change. This desire to heal is a powerful force within them, pushing them to confront their own shortcomings and to find the courage to make amends. They are no longer content to let the past dictate the future and are willing to do the work necessary to rebuild trust and connection. However, your person is also aware of the delicate nature of the situation. They know that you have changed and that any attempt to reconnect must honor the growth and self-discovery you have undergone. They can sense that your silence is not just about creating space but also about protecting the peace you have found within yourself. They are aware that you are no longer the same person who would chase after reassurance or validation from them. You have found a strength and confidence that they deeply admire but also find intimidating. This new version of you, one that stands firm in your worth and expectations, is a powerful presence that they both long to be close to and fear disappointing. This awareness is driving your person to consider their next steps carefully. They feel an overwhelming urge to break their silence and initiate a conversation, but they are also mindful of the need to approach you with respect and sincerity. They are grappling with the realization that they must match the energy you now embody, one of self-respect, clarity, and unconditional love. They want to be part of your life again, but they also know that to do so, they must first align themselves with the higher vibration you have set. The tension they feel is not just about the silence between you but about the deeper work they must do within themselves to truly meet you where you are now. They are on the verge of taking action, driven by the hope that it's not too late to reconnect and to prove that they are capable of change, growth, and, most importantly, love that is worthy of you. I get so fixated on your energy because it feels like you are the only one who truly knows me, the real me, beneath all the layers and complexities. It's like you have this innate ability to understand exactly what I am feeling, even when I can't fully articulate it myself. Your presence has this magnetic pull on me that I can't ignore, as if every part of my being is drawn to you. It's not just your words or your actions, it's everything about you. You are perfect in every way possible, at least in my eyes. I know that nobody is perfect, and we all have our flaws, but even your imperfections make you more beautiful to me. They are part of what makes you, you, and I wouldn't change a single thing. I know you worry about us being so different, and maybe on the surface, it seems like there are so many things that set us apart. But those differences are what make us unique, they are what make this connection between us so compelling and intense. I don't see them as barriers, I see them as bridges that bring us closer, allowing us to learn from each other and grow in ways we couldn't on our own. You are all I want, and I can't seem to forget you no matter how hard I try. Even when I think I've moved on, thoughts of you find their way back into my mind, and I realize I was only fooling myself. For a long time, I thought I was doing okay. I kept myself busy, surrounded myself with distractions, and convinced myself that I was fine without you. But now, the separation between us is hitting me harder than I ever expected. It feels like a weight on my chest that I can't shake off, breaking my heart a little more each day. It's not just the absence of your presence, it's the silence between us that cuts the deepest. The empty space where your voice used to be, the void where our conversations once filled the air with laughter, banter, and the comfort of simply being understood, it's all too much to bear. I hate this silence, it's deafening, and it echoes through every part of my life. I wish I could tell you how much I can't stand being away from you. It's a constant ache, a longing that never seems to subside. I miss the way we used to text each other, always so intense, always so in tune with one another. Every message felt like a lifeline, a connection that went beyond the words on the screen. I miss teasing you, making you laugh, and the playful exchanges that made everything feel lighter and more manageable. Those moments were the highlights of my days, and without them, everything seems a little duller, a little less vibrant. I don't want to be dishonest with myself anymore. I've spent too long pretending that I'm okay, when, in reality, my deepest desire is to reconnect with you. I don't want to continue living with this emptiness inside me, this constant feeling that something important is missing. I want to leave behind the unhealthy and toxic patterns that have held me back for so long. I've been reflecting a lot on my past actions, the ways I've sabotaged my own happiness, and I realize now that I need to change. Not just for you, but for myself. I want to be better, to do better, and to be the person who deserves the kind of love and connection we shared. Lately, I've been dreaming of you more often than usual. In those dreams, I find a sense of peace that I can't seem to find anywhere else. I'm happy when I dream of you because, in those moments, it feels like you're still close to me, like I can still reach out and touch you. You look so peaceful, and seeing you like that makes me wish I could get closer, that I could be a part of that calmness you seem to exude, even if it's just in my dreams. I wake up with a bittersweet feeling, grateful for the glimpse of you but also aching for the reality that you're not actually there. It's hard to put into words just how much you mean to me, how much I love you. It's a love that goes beyond the surface, beyond the usual cliches. It's a love that's rooted deep within me, one that I carry with me every day, whether I'm aware of it or not. I love you more than you know, more than I've ever been able to express, and more than I've allowed myself to admit. All I can hope for is that, someday, we'll find our way back to each other, and when that day comes, I'll be ready to show you just how much you mean to me. Until then, I'll hold on to the memories, the dreams, and the hope that we'll reconnect, because nothing else feels right without you. Your partner is currently feeling deeply lovesick over the connection you both share, and this emotional turmoil has made them realize the importance of opening their heart to you. They have come to the profound understanding that their feelings for you are irreplaceable and that no one else could ever take your place in their life. Despite the ups and downs in your relationship, they have never stopped caring for you, and this has only intensified their longing to be closer to you. They are acutely aware that their past actions and behaviors have caused you a great deal of pain, and they deeply regret the mistakes that led to those moments. There have been countless times when their behavior made you cry, and although you have shown incredible patience and forgiveness, they understand that you are no longer in a position to continue forgiving their toxic behavior. This realization has hit them hard, as they now see the extent of the hurt they've caused. They can no longer ignore the consequences of their actions and are haunted by the thought of losing you forever. Your partner is manifesting you back into their life, fully committed to making amends and proving that they can be the person you need them to be. They are on the verge of expressing just how deep and passionate their feelings are for you. This isn't just a fleeting emotion, it's a profound love that they can no longer keep to themselves. They want to lay their heart bare and show you that their intentions are sincere and that their love for you is true. Your maturity and understanding have been a guiding light for them, showing them just how different you are from anyone they've ever met before. In a world where they have encountered many people who have let them down or who did not match their emotional depth, you have stood out as someone special. This difference has not gone unnoticed. In fact, it has been one of the most compelling reasons for their growing admiration and respect for you. They are embarrassed and regretful for treating you the way they treated others in the past, lumping you in with those who did not deserve the care and love you have shown. Your actions and your consistent character have made them realize just how wrong they were to ever doubt your intentions or your place in their life. One of the things that has struck them the most is your unwavering moral values. You have demonstrated time and again how authentic, trustworthy, and reliable you are, and these qualities have deeply impressed them. They now see that these are not just superficial traits but core aspects of who you are as a person. This authenticity has drawn them in, making them realize that you are not just different, you are exceptional. Your partner is not only attracted to you because of your kindness but also because of the integrity that you carry in every aspect of your life. They admire your politeness, your etiquette, and the way you handle every situation with grace and composure. To them, you embody the kind of person they have always hoped to find but never thought they would. Their past relationships have often been filled with turmoil and misunderstandings, but with you, they see the possibility of something different, something stable, loving, and true. Your presence has been a breath of fresh air, a reminder that there are still good people in the world who are genuine and kind. They are inspired by the way you treat others, the way you carry yourself, and the way you stand by your values no matter what. This realization has led them to a point where they are willing to do whatever it takes to win back your trust and to show you that they are capable of change. They are fully aware that words alone will not be enough to repair the damage that has been done, and they are ready to back up their promises with actions. They want to prove to you that they can be better, that they have learned from their mistakes, and that they are willing to put in the effort to make things right. This is not just about winning you back, it's about becoming the person they know they can be with your guidance and support. They are ready to open their heart, to be vulnerable, and to show you the depth of their love in a way they never have before.